what's very interesting, the Arabic word for anger is ghadab, right? And in the Quran, I had a very quick look. In the Quran, when you look at the word ghadab, it only comes with Allah. Ghadab Allah alayhim. That the word ghadab, when it comes to anger, it only comes with Allah. So Allah gets angry. The only two times in where it doesn't come with Allah is with Musa alayhi salam. That Musa became angry. The Prophet Moses, he became angry. Twice it's mentioned. Other than that, the word ghadab is actually in the Quran mentioned with Allah. So Allah gets angry. So it shows us that anger in and of itself is a trait, and it's a natural trait, and it needs to be directed in the right, put in the right place. So we're going to be addressing all of that. So we've got two types of anger which we're going to be looking at today. One of those is praiseworthy, and one of those is not. On one occasion, a companion came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is the shortest hadith or teaching of the Prophet that we have. And he came to the Prophet ﷺ and asked the Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, tell me something that you haven't told anybody else. And this is something truly amazing. I've mentioned this before, but something truly amazing with the Sahaba radiallahu ta'ala anhum, that whenever any of the companions of the Prophet would come to the, and they managed to find him alone, they valued that time. You know, the person you love the most, the person you care about the most, and you get to spend quality time with that person, be it 10 minutes, be it 15 minutes, be it half an hour, but you spend some time with that person. That time you spend with the person you love the most is invaluable. There's no price that you can put on it. So you want to maximize the time you spend with that person. Now, the companions, when they would get an opportunity with the Prophet ﷺ alone, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, they would maximize that. And there's so many hadith we find where the companion would come to the Prophet and say to the Prophet, tell me something that you haven't told anybody else. Tell me a teaching that you haven't informed anybody else. And you'd find them so many hadith where the companion say to Ya Rasulullah, Alimni, tell me something you haven't told anybody else. And on this one occasion, this man, he asked the Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, tell me something that you haven't told anybody else. The Prophet responded to him and he said to him, La taghdab, do not become angry. The man wasn't satisfied. So he turned to the Prophet and said, Ya Rasulullah, tell me something else. I want more. Give me something more. The Prophet said to him for a second time, La taghdab. And the man for the third time said, Ya Rasulullah, tell me something else. I want more. And the Prophet said, La taghdab, do not get angry. 3 times the Prophet said to him, do not get angry. Right? So here's a question. So question number 1. Why did the Prophet say to this particular man, don't get angry? And why did he say to him 3 times, don't get angry? Right?